means I've got to take it, okay? Yeah. Okay.
All right, 6 o'clock. Call the meeting to order. Everybody rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so agenda review. I think we just have to have a discussion, adding on to this, a discussion about picking up the 1.25 ton truck for highway, how we're going to get that back. Do you have an invoice?
I do have the invoice.
Awesome. And then Priscilla and I will have an update on our attendance at the CIP meeting and what we discussed with them. Anything else to add to?
Yes, a discussion on the RFP.
For the engineer. Yeah.
Yes, for road engineering services.
Anybody else have anything for agenda review? Awesome. In that case, signed payroll and manifests. Everybody good?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Minutes of August 19th, 2025.
Good. I make a motion to accept the minutes of August 19th, 2025.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Everybody get a chance to take a look at the updated bus lease?
Yep, I make a motion for the chairman to sign that lease. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then we had one appointment form to the CIP committee. Michelle Chamberlain. Everybody signed that, or at least 3 of us signed it. All right. So we have a 6:15 with Gail, and so we can just jump on these extra items here. So the Andy's let us know that the bed has been put on the 1.25 ton highway truck. Karen's got the invoice for that, and we need to get it back from JP Madigan there in Londonderry,
Lancaster, Mass.
Lancaster, Mass. And anybody super excited to take a ride to Lancaster, Mass, as opposed to sending to highway?
Hillary's always wanted to drive it, so.
Don't you go right by there most of the time?
Lancaster, like Thursday, I think. I'm going to Sturbridge.
Is it a quarter ton?
1.25.
Yeah, forget it.
I mean, if not this week, we'll figure it out next weekend, but.
Okay. Just, we can't send the highway, but it means sending 2 highway employees.
No.
So.
Okay.
Maybe.
Are they in need of it up there? Andy, are we okay for a little bit? I mean, they got the
I think
3/4.
they're okay right now. They got enough trucks there.
Okay.
So,
Because Scotty's been grading, so they've been grading and rollering.
I mean, they are open on Saturdays down there. So.
Okay. Hillary's looking more and more excited already.
Where'd you say it was?
Lancaster, Mass.
Route 2.
It's the wrong way for everything out
Yes.
there. So our RFP for the engineer, so the one that we sent out, so planning board has their engineer, and then the town engineer is truly roads and that sort of stuff. So that might actually be a different RFP description that we want to put in there. So Karen and I had a brief conversation. We want to talk about it tonight, whether we're looking to say that it is a civil engineer with experience in roads, bridges, culverts, etc., more than what it says. It's more of a land use engineer as we send that out, because the planning board does have their right to pick their engineer for what they do. But for FEMA's things, we have to RFP for the engineer that the town's going to use to do road work and those sort of things. So, thoughts from the board?
No, I agree with that, 100%.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. All right. Karen, did you find some language to kind of put into there yet?
DOT has some language that we can use, so I'll revamp it take out the land use and stick with like roads.
Yep.
It can include bridges, bridges.
Yeah. So I think that's where we,
Stay away from.
right. I mean, somebody might be really good at subdivisions and not so much good at
Right.
bridges and
Yeah.
roads. So I think that's what we need to
Okay.
focus that on. Great. All right. So Priscilla and I met with the CIP group. We talked earlier, the board didn't have a whole heck of a lot to put in there. We did kind of just throw in 3031, which is the last year of the CIP that they're putting together now, a placeholder for a town highway garage. Don't really know if that's what we're going to do, but it just needs to be out there that if we looked at what's the next building that the town would need, that's truly the next building that the town would need. So we kind of winged a number. I'm going to blame Priscilla for it. She picked it. But probably somewhere between $3 and $5 million, which would be today's numbers. So I think Linda set it at $5 million for that 2031. And so we put that out there in 2031, and we talked about separating out the septic for the building here and the boiler as separate line items and put those into the CIP. And I had a conversation with Lieutenant Cole. She's meeting tomorrow with the CIP. Again, they don't have a whole lot of need over there that would fall under that. They are going to put a placeholder in there for a potential carport behind the PD to park the cruisers underneath so that they're not sitting out. And that's like at 2029. So again, it's just putting things on there so that they're, in the mind of the town as we look at what we need to do. But it brought to sort of a conversation that we need as a town, a strategic plan. So we haphazardly at times are doing things that maybe become problematic later, or they hamstring us later. So it may be time that we look at what do we do with the two fire stations? Because I know the fire department would like to consolidate. What do we do with the town highway garage? What do we do with the rec building? So all those things. So I think we need to begin that conversation of what do we do with all of those items before we build something else, and it creates a problem for us. I know the town has looked at municipal complexes before, and it's not been super well received. Sadly, had they done the last one, it would be cheaper. And there's a lot of things that we're looking at now we wouldn't do. But, and also the eventual use of this center section of the building, I think needs to be discussed. That's probably a conversation with the Historical Society and what we're doing here as we do it. So just something for everybody to think about. All right. And Karen, you want to do the updates on the new laws? I know that everybody get a chance to look at them. There wasn't a ton that impacted the board. I know that Nancy was asked the zoning about the ADU. So there are definitely some zoning questions that are going to need answering. I know that's generally so. Our town's attorney, Michael Malaguti, that's what he does for FEMA. They just haven't put out yet what their analysis of all the zoning changes. But there are definitely zoning changes that won't impact us, and there are some that will. Like they made every lot multifamily, and it depends on the size of the lot, what it's serviced by, and those sort of things. But those are important. One that doesn't impact us at all is anything that's impacted or serviced by town sewer. So we don't have town sewer. I don't think that's on the radar screen at all for town sewer anytime in the near future. Karen, was there anything else in the new laws that they didn't?
Probably one of the ones that really will impact the selectmen adjust that if you have a multi-lease agreement, we always put what that tax impact is for that year. They now require that you estimate, if it's a 5-year lease, what you estimate it will be over 5 years. They understand. There's really no way to, have the exact figure.
So would that be like the ambulance when we do that? And the impact this year might be 50 cents, but if the valuation goes up, it's 48 cents or
Right.
whatever. Okay.
Yes.
Great. So it's picking numbers out of our rear end. Okay.
And then just the petition, if someone submits petition warrant article, they will be required to name a primary person that will speak to that. It's mostly for the moderator.
Okay.
It's the requirements of the moderator to then speak with that person and allow them to go and so forth.
Okay.
Basically, that's it.
Nice. Awesome. All right. Gail, you ready to go?
I think I sent out, or I know I sent out the sheet to everybody, sorry, it was the last minute. I just had it finished and got it to you as soon as I could. So for the rink walls, we would like to do banner sponsorships like we see at hockey rinks or baseball fields, and have that money go towards the rebuild of the rink walls. So we put together just some guidelines of what we thought, nothing political, has to be family friendly, things like that. The sizing, we want to stay consistent, break it down into full size, half size, or quarter, so that we can target different income levels that people can donate. So I'm just looking to see that if the select board would approve us actually putting banners around the rink, or if you guys have any questions on that.
Would you have a certain company do all the banners?
Yes. Yep, they'll all be ordered from Parks and Rec.
Okay,
That way they have.
they all are the same.
Yes.
Are you just going to leave them up year round, Gail? Or are you going to, like, Little League takes them down and then puts them back up?
No, ours will be year round because the hope is that the rink will get used year round.
Okay.
They'll
And I take it they're on the outside of the,
be on
or the inside. Okay.
Yep, they'll be on the inside. Yep, they'll be on the upper portion of the wall, so they'll be at the top half. Hopefully the pucks and stuff like that. If it does damage, we'll have to buy another banner for them, which is considerably cheaper than getting a typical plexiglass or anything to protect the banners.
Yeah.
And if it becomes too much of a hassle, it's something that we can stop after we get the rebuild done. If it's something that actually goes well, it can be something that we can use as the income fundraising collection.
Is it going under the Friends of Parks and Rec, or is it going to be under Parks and Rec themselves? Okay.
So are they banners just like what's up at the ball fields? 126 banners like that, like vinyl.
Yeah, yeah, we have a Parks and Rec one that we have made. That's the picture of the little sample banner. We actually have this one made. We have it, yeah, like that banner with and stuff. So,
And that one that there is full size?
what's that?
Is that full size? The banner? that
Yes.
you have? That's pretty big.
So my only comment to Gail was that she kind of talked to baseball, Barn City is baseball, and she talked to Hillary about the Timberwolves. What is it? Timberwolves Booster Club. Thank you. And make sure that our pricing aligns. Gets in that vicinity of where everybody is. Granted that each one of them theirs is different. I mean, they get a banner and others. So, but making sure that we're aligned.
Yeah.
We're doing. Other than that,
Well, I think it's a good idea.
I need a motion for this for you to go ahead and do
I
it.
make a motion for Parks and Rec to go ahead with their banner idea for the hockey rink to earn money.
Oh, second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks. It was painless, wasn't it, Gail?
Yeah, quick. Let's
Do-
see, when you get everything to us ahead of time.
Do we have anything for miscellaneous?
The stand bids will be going out, just want to take some names. I know in the past we sent them out to specific companies. I'll also put it on the website. I can send it out to the municipal association to advertise. We typically have Angelini, Darkover, Tasker.
Might as well have Benevento. So we have to grab it just to see. And last year we got it from Angelini. What was last year?
Do we send it out to whatever Fillmore is called now?
That's Benevento, yeah.
Okay,
It is, yeah.
sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
How much do we usually get
A bunch.
for the sand? 6 ton?
6,000 yards.
6,000 yards?
So what was in our RFP?
Yeah, it's in there.
And I think it's a crapshoot as to what kind of winter we're gonna
Yeah.
have. I do remember that Ed Tasker told me very clearly that when the swamps and the retention ponds are down, the winter will be hard.
Ooh,
So we will. They are definitely
down.
empty. My neighbor's cows are in the middle of his retention pond right now. So it's nothing. So in that case, at 6:16, I will open it up to public input. Jeannie?
Well, I was wondering, if anything was gonna be done on the grade circle.
I apologize for that. I haven't made it over there.
I'm sorry?
Said I apologize. I haven't made it over there for that.
There were 7 people that tripped the other night at concert.
So where is it on the?
It's where the dumpster was.
It's where the dumpster was. So it's not where the track was. Okay.
But it's still under your insurance.
Yeah.
And our insurance. And we're not responsible. I mean, we had nothing out there to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Has this gone to the Old Home Day Committee? Or is that where you got them
I
all?
went to Maryland last Tuesday and I had called Nancy.
Okay.
Spoke to Nancy.
All right. And is Nancy doing anything about it? Because it would be an Old Home Day. I mean, it's the town, no matter where it goes. So.
It should be taken care of.
Yep.
I heard it from Karen. So that's who told me about it.
Okay.
It wasn't from the Old Home Day Committee, but
Okay. So what do we need? Put some loam in it and rake it over?
Yeah.
Is that something?
we need to finish the meeting tonight early so I can go over there.
But is that something that Highway can do?
Yeah. It's
Like-
gonna be a little bit of loam,
Yeah.
they can backplate it or rake it out, that's
Okay.
all it needs.
Can we just tell Highway to go take care of it? I
Yep.
mean, I don't know that you need to look at it.
If that
Even
way
better.
it
Tina,
gets
do you
done
wanna say
fast.
something? No?
Would you prefer sand or do you want it back?
Sorry?
Was it loam?
You can put,
Loam
oh,
before?
it's all sand out there.
Okay.
But I mean,
It isn't
it just
much.
needs to be.
No. So it's just,
Yeah,
we just have Highway go take care of it tomorrow?
Just
break it up.
Where the grass was.
Yeah. But it's over in that crappy spot.
So do you want?
Oh, by
sand
the-
going in
Right
there?
in front of it, that's why it's. So how come
Yeah.
you just haven't gone over and just raked the front of it?
Exactly, sure.
It just needs.
Probably a bobcat bucket full of loam and rake it out, run it over.
Okay.
It's not much, but it needs to be done.
Do you want to communicate that to Steve? Steve's in tomorrow, right?
Loom or loam? Loom or loam?
It's actually
Either one.
loam, but.
All right. So we'll let Highway know tomorrow to go take care of it, Keith.
Be taken care of tomorrow.
Throw some seeds on it.
Sorry, it took this long.
Yes.
Well, I was just afraid something was gonna fall.
Yeah.
I'm running over there tonight.
I'll take it.
Will you? Will you witness it? Thank you, Jeannie.
It's your insurance.
Yeah. Down in Georgia right now.
All right. Anyone else for public input? Paul?
Yes, I just have a question.
Sure.
Is there a reason why the public administration committee information is not on the town website when they're meeting their minutes? They're not posted to the town website.
I don't know that we've set up a spot for them. I know their minutes are available. And I know Russ is.
Every other board can
Yep.
Maybe everything's on the town website, it's things like that, information should get out as well.
Do they actually approve their minutes?
I think they're in that. I don't know that they actually approved their minutes, and which does make a difference as whether we post them or not post them. But we'll just
I can
yeah.
add that, Mr. Kraus is in today, he called and then he came in and he, asked about putting you on the website, so I gave him Danielle Hinton's,
Okay.
number, he was gonna call me directly and see about getting on the website.
There you go. And I thought that Danielle had set up a spot for the subcommittee on the website. It's not there, Paula?
No,
Okay.
as of yesterday.
Okay. All right there. All right. Anyone else for public input? You're really just here to hang out? All right. This meeting's gonna blow by pretty quick. Nothing else for public input? You've been here 2 weeks in a row. Just
Learning about the government.
all right.
Good job.
It's boring. Some days.
At least he stays awake. My mother-in-law just falls asleep.
Well, it's gonna be a quick one. It's tonight. 6:20. All right. If there's no further public input, close public input at 6:21. I do have an update. I was over at the school today because I know there's a lot of chatter. The interior of the school is ready. The teachers are in setting up their classrooms, so they are good to go. Obviously, the exterior is still the 2-year project, but they're putting concrete in the ground for the gym. That's in. Also, for people, Jeannie, there will be a police detail. Morning and afternoon for the first 2 weeks of school. As we get into that, the school has actually contracted Alton PD just with our manpower shortage. Alton's SRO will be down here to handle that for us, so that we don't have to cover that right now, as we still have a manpower shortage. So that's why you'll see a cruiser on Maple Street for that. But they will be there. There's a new traffic pattern and a change in the direction in which vehicles will be going in and going out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which would be a ton of fun.
I'm just so thankful they didn't move the flagpole.
No.
Because that means a lot to me.
No, I didn't move the
That was
flagpole.
one of my father-in-law's last things he
Oh,
did,
cool.
yeah. Him and the Legion. Yeah.
So if we all want to go over to Jeannie's house Tuesday the 2nd, and we'll sit in we'll have coffee and muffins and watch it should be entertaining, but they're going to stage parents in the new satellite lot, and then they're going to use that asphalt that runs parallel to Maple Street to run the cars in to drop the kids off, and then the fire lane turn around with the buses only in the morning. How they're doing that, and they have that set up with bollards and everything. I think fire chief is there tomorrow. Building inspector was there today, and then the building inspector is back Thursday for health and safety. Buttoned up and ready to go. Be excited for the kids. Anybody?
Is it still behind Bellingham?
Some of it they've expanded because that will be the eventual traffic pattern. They will go in where the little kids' playground is now, loop around the back, and then come out. I guess in between the new building and the field, that'll be the eventual parent pattern. I will say the guys, I just stopped by this morning to ask them a question. Brett from Mountain was pretty helpful. And then if anybody doesn't know, let's go open house is the 28th. So Thursday night. Yeah, 4:30 to 6:30 is the open house. 4:30 to 6:30 is back to school night is what it is. CrossFit Mountain is also the same night, so you have kids involved.
No, not really.
He's not there yet.
Was that the 28th?
28th. Yeah, Thursday.
What time? 4:30?
4:30 to 6:30. Are you good? gonna do like they did last year and be able to set up in that main parking. In the front.
Bringing the wagon down?
Probably not. I have to go to Starbridge on Thursday, so they look at it back. In that case, I think it's all we have to do have a non-public that we're gonna go into, and then the meeting will be, we'll come out and adjourn after that. You guys can- Sorry, once again, here for such a brief meeting.
Thank you all for coming.
And then, Karen, so for the budget, we start in September?
Requesting that they have the budget to
Yeah, when
us.
is that in?
Yeah, so that would be at the end of September, the, I have a memo that will be sent out, I've already sent it out to a couple of departments. Send the spreadsheet that goes with it.
So just if you're interested in that part, October will really be the beginning
Meetings.
of budget
Yeah.
meetings and conversations.
Yes.
And the budget committee will meet sometime after that. So is that part of the process? And then just real quick, there was a big news thing about the Claremont School District. And just make sure everyone's aware that is a local issue and it does not impact any other school in the state. So there's been a little bit of unnerved people about the school as well. Claremont is their own. I was not paying attention to details. We have a pretty decent school treasurer. So we'll keep working. All right. I'd like to thank you guys all for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awful quiet tonight, Frank.
All right. So our first one